Hello beautiful family, welcome back. So today we are making these butter cookies and let's dive into the making. So here we add our butter inside our clean bowl and we gently use our mixer to break it down. So after we've done this, we are going to add our powdered sugar, which is called icing sugar. Also we'll add it and we'll cream it until it's light and fluffy. This mixing is going to take us about 3 minutes. We'll be done in this process. So now that we've creamed the butter and the powdered sugar together, you can see me using my spatula to make sure you scrub the side of the bowl so that you don't have unmixed butter. So that is the reason you have to scrub the side of the bowl. So when you've done that, you go back and mix again. So here is our dry ingredient: the flour, the baking powder, and a pinch of salt. If you are using margarine, do not add the salt to it because margarine already have some taste of salt in margarine. So here I'm adding my dry ingredient batch by batch. So I'm going to add this dry ingredient 3 times. So now I've added the first one, I will mix and I will add the second batch and also gently mix it. This mixing is not taking us so much time, so and we are not using energy for mixing. We are just trying to bring all these ingredients, the butter and the sugar and the dry ingredient together. So now that I've mixed it, the moment it comes together, you will stop. It's okay. And you see I'll add my milk, this milk, and also add some vanilla flavor. Then I will gently, just to make sure everything is well combined. So you can see me removing my wicks. If you are using stand mixer, you just stop at this stage, and if you are using your hand whisks, perfect. Just make sure everything comes together. Then here I'm just going to make sure I share the dough to get into two. You can decide to make the vanilla flavor like this, but I just want to make sure I add some color and some design to my butter cookies. So here I'm adding some unsweetened cocoa powder to this mixture, and also I'm adding some milk just to make sure everything is well combined. So the moment they come together, I also remove my whisks and use my spatula again to make sure I bring them together. So now we are going to make sure we wrap them inside our clip film. So this is the chocolate one. So I've placed some clip film on top of my work table. So I'm just going to make sure I wrapped it and keep it aside and repeat the process for the second one. The reason I wrapped them like this, I don't want the two dough to mix together when I'm piping it. So because I'm going to make sure I piped it. But if you don't want to pipe it, you can roll it also and make sure you cut your design out. So but I just want to give my butter cookies some beautiful design. So here I have put my nozzle inside my piping bag, so I'm going to place the two inside the bag. If this is your first time of you seeing my video, you are highly welcome. Here is easy delicious recipe. You can click on the subscribe button so that anytime I post new video, you can get notification. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. You know I already loved you because you are the beautiful family I have here. So you see now I can just go on with my design. You are free to make your beautiful design. So now that I've done this on top of my baking tray with some baking paper, I'm going to go back and do other design. Just have fun with it because it's beautiful when you have your jar of cookies with different designs. So that is the reason I'm doing here, what I'm doing here. So now after I've done this, you can even shield it, and anytime you want to bake, just bring them out and bake. So now we have baked them, and look at how beautiful they are looking. They are firm. We will leave them to cool on the baking tray. After they've cooled down, we'll transfer them to our cooling rack to finally cool. So look at our cookies now. They have cooled and I'm just transferring them to make sure they cool finally. So after they've cooled, I will put them in my jar, or you can put them in your ziploc also to keep them, because you have to keep them in a very airtight container so that breeze or air will not come in. So look at how beautiful they are, and they are so delicious. They melt in your mouth and is so easy to make and fun. You can eat them with your milk, you can take them with your coffee and just enjoy yourself. I know my beautiful fans can do it, and if you made it, please don't forget to send us photo and also tag #RSP Baking on Facebook, on Instagram, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.